Hi everyone, Cheryl here today with KaDoodlebug Designs, and today's little project is going to be the Valentine Heart Ellie. She's this week's freebie, so she's only available free for a few more days. So if you want to try KaDoodlebug Designs SVG file, she's the perfect one to start with. So let's go ahead and get started. So like always, I try to separate my little pieces by what they're going to be. So I have like the hearts together, the hair and the bows together, the face and the body is all here, and then the little hat. So I tried to prep as much as I could for the video. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll run through all the colors that I chose to use on her. So for the pink, the light pink, like I did on the heart, I just took the red and I very gently went along the edge here and got that on because I want to come in with my pink. So I used a red that's from, I think, Club Scrap. And then this is Pretty in Pink from Stampin' Up. And so we'll just use this one. And I've already prepped most of the pinks. Now, if you want to get into the little groove right here, I just come in with a pen, a marker, and you can come right in here and just get that done up. Try to pick something that's pretty close to whatever you're using, and we'll just add a little bit of pink and we're done. We don't need to do the bottom because it'll get covered up. So our little hat's done. So let me move this aside. I've already prepped, I think, all the red, so I'm going to cover this one up. And this one was the Hybrid Ruby. That's a Club Scrap red. I find that I'm liking that one quite a bit. So now we're going to do the body pieces. So on the body pieces, I went with the tea dye on this project here. You can use any color. I've used, I think, the corduroy brown. I've used chocolate chip. So just pick what works best for you and what you seem to like. So for the tea dye ones, we're going to go ahead. I just left the body because I figured I could do this pretty quick here. I figured if I could get this video a little shorter, it may help. So now on the little muzzle, I'm going to run this tea dye, but I also came in with a little red, and we don't need the pad for that. We'll just use the ink that's left on the little dauber thing, our little tool. Okay, so I think that one's probably pretty good. So that, I think that looks good. So I think I'm done with the tea. We'll come back in with very little red just on the edge. And I can always use the chalk colors as well. So I'm going to pull some pink really quick. And like in all my videos, I'll let you know the brushes that I'm using came from Amazon. You get a set, I think, of 10. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I just figured the price is such a good price for 10 brushes or 9 brushes. I can't remember. So I do have a red, and these chalks are really old. They're from a long time ago. So you can use any crafting chalk that you choose. Okay, so I'll just do a little bit of the red on there. And so now we're ready. And that one, I do need to replace the pads on that one red. Okay, let me spray my hands really quick. Okay, and let's see if I can wipe this. I'm hoping I don't ruin any of those pieces there. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is, whoops, I'm going to put the heart together because it doesn't really need the base to do that. And I'm using the art glitter glue for this. You can use any glue. that you like. And we'll go ahead and just set that right like so. And set that aside. Okay, so we have that one. And then, so we're going to do her ears. We'll go ahead and put her ears on first. Oops. And these are pretty simple. We can just put a little dab of glue. It's nice to have all the pieces kind of separated by what they are. It kind of helps. I know I've got a mess. I figured I better get this video done tonight for tomorrow, and then I'll work on another video to share with you guys as well. So I wanted to be able to do some more videos. Whoops. And for some reason, I think doing the videos on my phone is taking me forever to upload. So I may have to re-see that and figure out how I'm going to do my videos in the future. And I may have to do them on the computer. So we're going to put the ears up here. And the little tool I'll link. Again, I'm not affiliated with them, but you get 2 of these and like 4 of the little wax pieces. And they just work really nice to do for picking up the pieces. Okay. Oops, I could see the white right there. Okay. All right, so we've got the ears on. So the next thing I want to do is find the placement for the body and the arms. And so I'm going to put those, hands will go. I'm going to just kind of try to like see where I'm thinking they may go. Oops. Because you see very little of this. So that's where this little base comes in handy, because you can kind of get an idea of how far down you want this to be. And I'm thinking it's right about, and the hair will cover that, so I can actually move those in. I think we're probably good right about there. I want to just see. Sometimes when I need to, yeah, I'm thinking that the head will kind of come up right about there. So I need the arms up a little higher. So I'm going to put the glue, get my glue on the arms and get those placed. Now I don't have to worry too much because the heart's going to, whoops, the heart will cover. And we can always come back in and see, or the heart and the hair. Let's see if I can get those. Whoops. So we'll get the arms. Let's move those pieces, sorry. Okay. So we'll put the heart. And then the head comes about, I think her head's right about there. We'll check that and see. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get her body done pretty quick. Okay. So we have her body on now and her ears. And so the next thing I want to do is go ahead and put on the little heart. Thinking that should be good. She's so cute. Okay, so that's on. So the next thing is her the little hair pieces. So we know those kind of line up with this outer part right here. I'm trying to see because, yeah, they go under her hat. I don't need them down too far, but let me see if I can get them. Let's get one of them glued, because you can kind of see right about there, I think. I think it goes right there. You shouldn't. Okay. Yeah, because the hat should cover the top part of that. So let me get this one. Now you can distress this or chalk this one here. Let's see if we can get, there we go. So those should all be covered. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is add her little head on. And I think that's probably good. Whoops. Let's see if I can get that. I think that looks good. Let's see. Yep. All right. So now I'm going to add the little muzzle, her little nose. We'll get all the pieces on. And there we go. And then we can add her hat. I won't add her bows and her hands till last. So we'll get that little hat on here. I have to hold this up because since I'm not, there we go. I don't want to get any of the glue on there. I was hoping to make this video a little shorter. Okay, so we have that on, and then now we can do the bottom part of her little hat. You could always use a design paper. I did these just with the pink, kind of like the pink. But you could do it however, so whatever's easier, whatever you like. Okay, so we've got our little nose, and then we want a little heart right here. And we've got that heart. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is we just have the 4 pieces left. I'm going to come in with my pen. This is my older one. I want to add some little dots to the outer part. And let's flip her. So you could just add all your white. Okay. And I'm going to add the little one too. Okay, oops, and her nose. And we'll do a little line there. And then I did put a few dots up here. And we'll do the dots on her face after. So I'm going to go ahead and put her bows on now. And I think I'm going to put the bows right about here. And go on there. Okay. So on top of this, you can use red or pink. I'm using the dewdrops. Let's see if I can get the same colors. There we go. I'm going to just use those on here. And so we'll put one there. And I think on that one I used red. This one I'm using pink. And then we'll put the little hands where they go. For her little. Okay. And then of course I have to stand her up so I could see that I'm getting those in the right spot. There we go. And then we can add the little white to that. You could always add to the top, the hat, However, okay. Oh, we need some on her little cheeks. And then I did come in with the black, and we're done. And then just added a few little dots here. And then you can add them here. And I think we're all done. You can add a little white to the bows if you want. And so I hope you enjoyed my video today on doing this little sweet Valentine Heart Ellie. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos, please do follow. And thanks for stopping by, and have a good day.